peeps?
What up?
What's going on, people down there? People in chat. What's up, Purple? Natalie, Nicole, Derek. I see you down there. CW. Spike's up here with me. Rick, Mystical Raven. I don't know if you're still here, but how is everyone? We're trying something a little different tonight. I'm gonna be embarking on as I take a haul of a cigarette. I'm gonna be embarking on. I'm trying to quit smoking. So we came up with this idea. Hey Terry, how are you? Spitfire, what's going on, guys? We're gonna do an addictions night, maybe a couple times a month, and just if people want to, if they're struggling with some kind of goal, like me personally, I've struggled with weight loss my whole life, and now I'm gonna try and quit smoking, so that's gonna be even better. It's just a place people can come and talk and vent, or if they want to share their story or whatever. Let's just be here for each other. That's what it's all about, right? So I see you down there, Derek. There you go, buddy. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Trippy, member for 4 months. Trippy, much love, Trippy. What's up, David? How you doing? Thank you, Trippy. I see you down there, buddy. But yeah, everybody's got some kind of vice, everybody's got, and we're going to be respectful and let people share if they want to share. If they just need a punching bag, we're going to be there for them, right? That's how we roll around here. So anyways, we got Spike. Y'all know Spike. Y'all know Derek up on the panel. I'm going to be quitting smoking, guys. I'm going to give it my best try, so we're going to go with that.
Spitfire.
Just so you all know in chat, the 12-step recovery thing is my second channel, so that's not some troll, that's my second channel.
Okay.
Alchemy's a troll, quick.
Shit. I'll blew you up, Derek, on that one if it's not. Spitfire said I'm addicted to like father, like son. Thank you, Spitfire. Oh, you're already blew up on that one, aren't you? Yeah, you always change the name.
I'll be putting videos on that. I'll be putting videos on that second channel tomorrow or the next day.
Nice. What's up, Bootsy? Honestly, Chris, the best thing you can do for yourself is quit smoking. My life has been destroyed because of six. Lost my job and all my friends. Chris, I'm praying for you. Please stop. I am, Terry. I actually got my I got a vape, so I'm gonna start that. And
do you? You got one today?
I haven't got it. I'm going to get it. It's the same one Amanda got. Yeah, it's nothing.
Okay.
I'm going to actually start it tomorrow. I was too busy today. My parents are having a garage sale, so I had to help them with that. And
nice.
It was good. I did a dump run today. Yeah, I was busy today, but yeah. And the dog's going. Where's that going? Where's Josh? What's good? I know in my family, there's addictions like huge, especially on my dad's side. Hang on a sec.
Yeah. Patches, then gum. That's how I quit. Of course, a day late, $1 short. Yeah. Wrecking Ball, what's going on? Trippy's addicted to challenges.
Addicted to challenges.
If y'all haven't checked out his channel,
hey, Wrecking Ball.
Right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's not really a bad addiction, though.
No, that's a kind of a good addiction. I'm addicted to love. What can I say? Hey, how smooth was that? No, no, but. Patches, then gum. That's how I quit. Of course, a day late and $1 short. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and smokers, we all know it kills us. We all know it's bad for us, but it's like the worst thing. It's like weight loss too. That's the hardest thing. I can't say the hardest thing because everybody struggles in their own way with different things. right? But I know in my family on my dad's side, like there's a lot of alcoholism on my dad's side. There's a lot of that kind of shit. So I kind of grew up with that, which was, is what it is, right? Derek, what you doing, buddy?
I'm just typing my new channel in chat so everybody gets it.
Oh, everybody gets your new channel. Nice. That's fantastic. Here's another one of my addictions, guys. I ain't giving it up, though.
Nope. Nope.
I can't do it. Take my arm. Please and thank you. Please touch your like button softly. Thank you. I'm Canadian. Trippy. Right on, Bootsy. I know. They're a horrible thing, cigarettes. Whoever ever came up with it. Everyone thinks lung cancer, but I ended up with COPD. It's awful. Yes. That's horrible. I'm sorry, Terry.
What's up,
Yeah,
Misty?
it's horrible. I'm addicted to breathing and blinking. Blinking's good. What's up, Froggy? Did I miss Misty?
Yeah.
How come it's not showing? Misty! Remember for 5 months, my girl, Misty. Shit. It's not coming up on StreamYard side. Sorry, guys. Oh, there's Derek.
Sorry,
Be hard hitting. No.
I made a mistake. I forgot to put my new channel.
Oh, you're good, Derek. You good, buddy? Wrecking Ball. Oh, I have COPD from it. She quit almost 30 years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, they say that your lungs will heal a little bit, but not always. I don't know. I'm not there yet. I'm going to be there yet. I'd like to be around a whole lot longer for you guys. I can't do that sucking on cigarettes every day. It's just not going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So, Froggy Gaming's in the building, guys. Check her out.
I'm still going to be here. I'm just going to turn my camera off so I can eat before my food gets cold.
Hey, no worries, man. Get your grub on. Get your grub on. My doctor tells me if I didn't quit, I wouldn't be here today. Love you guys. It's been 10 years since I quit. Oh, that's actually really inspirational, Terry. Like, for real. I mean, I see that people can do it. It is possible. So,
Yep.
What's up, Randy? What's love?
And I mean, honestly, like my personal thing, like I'm going to go with cigarettes, right? I tried everything, and I'm not proud of it, but like I started smoking young.
Yeah, me too.
And I tried the patch, the gum, the pill, the spray shit. I may have reduced them or maybe quit for a couple of weeks, but I always went right back to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I found vaping in 2014. That's when that came into my life.
Love. Yeah. And how does that work for you? I mean, we know you're an avid vapor and stuff, and did it help?
Oh, absolutely.
Does it help with the craving?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Like I smoked and vaped for probably about 3 years, 3 to 4, 3-something years. And then I finally just kicked it. I'm like, no, I've had enough. That's it. And now I'm just solely vaping, and it's absolutely killing the cravings. I can breathe better. I can taste. Oh yeah. Derek Link isn't showing up.
What? On me.
You trying to drop the link to your new channel?
I was hoping. Yeah.
I think the bee fucked off.
Could you
Sorry,
do
we
that?
got attacked by a bee.
Like, could you do that?
Yeah. The link I'm dropping is Derek's new channel.
Thank you, Spike.
I got you, bro.
What, do you guys want to hear my story?
Mm-hmm.
Progressive. If you want to share, Derek, don't feel like you got to share, bud. We're here to support each other, and that's what it's all about.
My story is with drugs and alcohol. I had a good upbringing, everything I could possibly ever want as a kid. Lost my best friend when I was like back in 1988. He died in a house fire.
Oh, Jack, I'm so sorry, buddy.
Thank you. And I started closing off to everybody. Now, the disease of addiction is the mind. It's 95% the substance, or it's the mind. It's the thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it's not, and the substance is only the take care of it all. So um, then started closing off to everybody and went to high school, started smoking pot, like started drinking, and then before you know it, I graduated to acid, and then I found cocaine and perks, and I got picked on a lot, bullied a lot by my stepfather. My stepdad would call me a retard and a dummy. And I would go to my friend's place and down the street and hide there, and pretty much. And my stepfather would be brutal with his mouth and once in a while with his hands. I ended up taking some punches that were meant for my mom from my stepdad. That's how I learned how to fight. God, I can't believe I'm telling you guys this shit. And I was when I turned 18, I met my biological father. We became party buddies, and I was popping 10 to 15 perks every day, snorting a gram or two of coke every day, drinking every day, and smoking pot every day. And
Oh my goodness.
wanted to die, and I was sitting in my mom's basement, just looking to take myself out. And my mom told me one day back in 2002
Yeah.
to get my shoes and jacket on. I'm going for a haircut. She's taking me for a haircut, and we pulled right into a 90-day treatment center here in Windsor. And at 22, I got 5 years clean.
Wow.
But backtrack, I wasn't even supposed to be here when I was born. I was born with a heart murmur, and the doctors said he would never live through the night. And here I am, 43 years old, 3 ODs, alcohol poisoning, suicidal attempts, being bullied, ridiculed, picked on. Yeah, so here I am.
Well, we're happy you're here, Derek. That's pretty powerful, man.
And then
Much love, brother.
And then in 2015, tragedy hit where I took my mom off of life support. Dad would kill anybody, but I'm still here.
And you're not alone, bud. Just so you know.
I'm glossing over some shit. I just wanted to give you all the.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing, bud. I can't text because I'm driving. Hey,
want to
Amethyst.
find out more, just
Reach out, right? And that's just it too. If any, and I always tell people, I'm not hard to find. You know, if you ever need to talk or whatever, reach out. You know, we try and we want to be there for everyone.
Right.
I'm getting swarmed by bees over here. It's kind of funny.
So that's why I started this recovery channel, because there's a need for it.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's definitely a need for it.
And in my city right now, there's 197 homeless people.
Oh goodness. I know Hamilton's like a dumping ground for like social services. Because there's programs here, but they're overwhelmed. They've been overwhelmed for years. It's pretty crazy.
Same with here. The homeless situation has been an absolute disaster here for as 10 plus years.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
If not longer.
I did that too, Beth. 2002, when I graduated from a 90-day pre-treatment program. A year later, I took an addictions course.
Yeah, actually, I that's what I took. That's what I went to school for was addictions. And like I said, there's a need. Oh, Doris! Thank you, Doris. Doris before us, member for 5 months. Happy Friday. It is Friday, guys.
I
We
hope
made
I
it.
never. I hope I never, scared anyone away from getting to know me. I fear that sometimes.
Not at all, Derek. Not at all, Derek. We thank you for sharing, for real. Okay, that's better. Maggie, I'm addicted to you, baby.
So maybe I'll go out
Quit
tomorrow
whining,
night
though.
and do a video of my city.
Oh, that'd be cool, Derek. Windsor?
Yeah, I'll take you
Nice.
all. I'll take you on the nitty gritty parts of Windsor,
Oh, shitty parts.
the parts that need prayer and help.
Yeah, it's sad. There's, and here's the thing. There's a lot of people like homeless people, and people just like judge them. And I have a real issue with that because you don't know people's story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amanda's always offering like food and stuff to them.
Thank
They're
you,
like
Amanda.
they're all over the place.
Thank you, Amanda.
Isn't Amanda gorgeous? You're right. I'm addicted to her too.
So that's why I was a little late because I was trying to figure out of music to put for the intro of the video, and I
That
think
is
I got, and I think I got the perfect song.
Did
nice.
you?
Doris, you are absolutely right about that. She says one thing about homeless people. Not all of them are addicts.
No, they're not. Not all of
No.
them
No,
are.
you're right. You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
And
like I
but
mean,
people don't stop and realize like everybody's got a story.
that's it, right?
Try and get some sleep, Beth. You're okay. You're okay. Get some rest if you can. We're here if you need us. Absolutely, Misty. You should, Derek. You should be proud. You should be proud of your story. You know, it made you the man you are, and you're a great man.
I am not supposed to see 43.
And you're here. You're here with us, and we're happy you're here with us. Right?
Yeah.
You
We
good,
got you,
bro?
buddy. You all right, man? Yeah. Take a minute. You're all right, man. We're here for you.
All
Right
right.
on,
So
Spike.
y'all want to hear my story?
Yes, please.
Sure, if you'd like to share.
All right. So I am not gonna put cannabis into the mix. Just it's legal here.
Right.
Anyways, so I've smoked
There's a lot
pot
of things that are
for
illegal.
many years.
Mm-hmm.
So I went through a breakup. This was probably 2013, something like that. I went through a really breakup, kind of fucked with me mentally. I had nowhere to go, so I'd become homeless.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down to the local soup kitchen, seen someone I knew. Like, hey man, like, you by chance got some weed that you could smoke with me? I'm having a shitty day. Yeah, just let me eat. We'll go back to my place.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward, we get to his place. Goes and hands me a meth pipe.
Oh shit!
I looked at it for a minute, and I thought about it. And my mental state was just a disaster at the time. Well, I made the stupid move, and I took the hit, and I took another one, and I took another one. Before I knew it, 3 days later, and I'm still there. And that kicked off a 4.5 year addiction. and I did it, you know, started going in and out of jail. And the jail thing didn't start until I started doing the drugs. I was pretty much homeless from 13 up to early 18. But yeah, like, I mean, I got into it really, really, really bad. I honestly didn't see myself coming out of it. And then in February of 2018, I had the opportunity to get away very, very far, and I jumped all over it. And yeah, to this day, I have not looked back at it once. I gave it up. I did one last hoorah. The next morning, I left town. I haven't looked at it. No urge to go back to it. No urge.
That's incredible, man. That's powerful too. Like, you see people like with their like success stories, really, because, you know.
Yeah. And I mean,
right.
and during those 4.5 whatever years that I was using, it caused me a lot of health issues. Because of the drug use, it caused me. I've gone through 11 heart failures and a heart attack, and it blew one of my heart valves out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I got that fixed in 2017. I had a valve replacement done.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That scared the living shit out of me. I put that off for like a year and a half. I don't do. Nope. You want to get me in a hospital, you better knock me out first.
Yeah.
But I'm not sorry for trailing off the topic.
No, you're okay.
Yeah, so the heart issues started, and stupid me, I continued to use after I found out about it. You know, like I said, in and out of jail. You know, I spend 6 months, 8 months in jail, come right back. As soon as I get out, within an hour, I've got that fixed. I had the surgery. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. I was cutting you off. Sorry, my fault.
I had the surgery in, I can't remember what month, but it was in 2017, like earlier in the year.
Yeah.
I was using a little bit. Well, actually, I shouldn't say a little bit. I continued to use after that. I know, I'm a fucking idiot. And I had the opportunity to go out west and start completely fresh. And I did. I'm not passing this up because I was going to either end up in jail or dead.
Yep.
But yeah, so I did that one last hoorah. And this past March marked my 4 years.
Good job.
Congrats, Spike.
Yeah.
Much love, man.
And I mean, I've even and it's not to the point, like, I'm so over it. I've been around people that were using. They're like, hey, you want some? You know what? No, I'm good. You do you. I'll just sit here and I'll smoke my cannabis. I got the willpower. Somebody could do it right in front of me, and you do you. It's going into you, not me.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like me, Spike, when you said about not looking back to the meth. I never looked back to cocaine or pills.
Right. Cheesecake is asking, does being addicted to food and chocolate count? I'm being serious.
It does.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely. Food addiction. Yeah.
See,
addiction's addiction, right?
Yeah.
People are addicted to sex. I mean, I'm not trying to go sideways either. That's a real thing.
Right.
Go put your hand down, Amanda. Put your hand down. She put her hand up when I said that.
I'm guessing some, if not all of us on this here right now, have addictive personalities.
Yeah.
where
A
where
family picture?
where if we don't have something, we lose our shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
me personally, I can be addicted to anything: YouTube, video games, movies,
Yeah.
music.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Um,
absolutely.
everything's
We're
in a.
all. Yeah. Misty says I used to drink.
And
We're all just.
people
Yeah.
kill me. People kill me when they say, "Well, the addict is only killing himself or herself." That's not true. The
No.
addict is killing the people around him or her as well. My mom, my mom was. I was essentially I was essentially killing my mother by having her watch me kill myself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And stop me if I'm wrong, guys, but an addict will they'll take things from their family and sell them.
Oh,
Do
absolutely.
whatever it takes to
Oh,
get that high or that rush or whatever you want to call it. You know.
Yeah.
And right, purple. Same here. That's where this all started. Is I'm gonna try and quit smoking here.
oh. Sorry, guys. I just had to turn my camera off.
Derek, you're all right, buddy. You don't need to apologize, my friend. You're not alone. We're here for you, and we appreciate your story, and we appreciate the hell out of you as a person. We love you, man. Exactly, honey. You have to remember, in that case, it's not the person. They're not a bad person. It's the addiction, right? That's what's pulling. That's what's guiding. What?
Absolutely.
The drugs took a hold of my life.
Yeah.
I wasn't Derek anymore. I was
No.
somebody different.
Right.
Right. And you're
I
not.
can.
I would not. You know, this is how sick I was in my disease. Spike, I'm sure you can relate. I would not fall asleep at night unless I had a plan in my head how to get money to get my stuff or how to get my stuff. And as soon as I had that
Yep.
plan in my head, then I knew I could fall asleep because it was in my head. I knew I had to wake up in the morning and I was right at the forefront.
Yep. Yep. I. The same with me. Same with me. I always had that next step. How okay, I'm getting low. Where am I getting my next reload?
Yeah.
But,
Oh, wow. Well, you guys know a lot about me now.
yeah.
Spike
I
and
mean,
I did some sharing over at Chris and Amanda's a while back. So
yeah, we had some good talks. Now, if we want to talk about, if I want to talk about my addictions nowadays, nicotine's one of them, definitely. But I mean, the way I look at it, yes, I'm still consuming nicotine and my body still craves it, but I'm doing the
Yeah.
safer alternative to smoking.
hey, horror, welcome.
What's
Yeah.
up,
Amanda
Warren?
could tell you a story about. Uh, yeah. Medication and how easy it is to get
Yep.
I
addicted to. I've lost only 40 pounds, remember, due to a hernia. Washing or I'm trying something else due to my age.
I just wish I could hug
That's
my.
amazing, cheesecake.
I just wish I could hug my mom one more time and tell her how sorry I am.
Oh, brother, she knows, man. She knows, and she's always with you, man.
Right.
You know that.
Yeah,
You know that. She forgives you. She loves you, man. I'm telling you. She holds you up.
and
In
guess
your
what?
worst moments, she's there.
I'm a mama's boy, and I really don't give a shit who knows, and I don't care.
Hey, wear that with pride, bro.
Fucking right, man.
Wear it with pride.
Own that shit.
My stepfather told me, "Real men don't cry. Suck it up, or I'll give you something to cry about."
Nah. What's up, people? How you doing?
Well, thank you, Spike.
For what?
Called me beautiful.
I did not.
Okay.
You are beautiful.
Hey,
We're all
Joker.
beautiful. Sam and Hevo, what's going on, buddy?
But yeah, like, I mean, anybody out there that is currently battling an addiction, whether it's cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, whatever it may be, if you're trying to kick it, just keep your head up. Honestly, keep your head up.
Yeah.
Baby steps. Do it day by day. The one thing I learned when I was kicking the addictions, like the drugs, I can't remember. I can't remember who it was that said it in chat that they had to stop talking to a lot of their friends. It's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
Like, I mean, myself, I stopped talking to a lot of people. And I explained to them it's nothing personal. It's just I need to concentrate on myself. I know you're still using. I'm not judging you about it, but I got to focus on me. Yeah.
Fuck, they stopped talking to me when I went through recovery 20 years ago. They made my
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, they made my decision a whole lot easier.
That's
Yeah. And the only person that ever came and saw me in the 90-day treatment center for 90 days was my mother. She brought me money. She brought me money, smokes. She brought me McDonald's, Wendy's, or Burger King every so often on the weekends when there was visitation.
Oh yeah.
I tell you, if you still have your parents around, give them a hug today. Don't take it for granted, like I did.
You just never know, folks. Life's too short. I preach it every day, and it's so true.
I'm not crying. I got something in my eye. Fucking cigarette smoke.
Right, Hateful? You don't know what people are going through, too. Like, really. That's so true. But like at Robert Williams, nobody knew he was in pain.
True.
Chester Bennington, Linkin Park, my favorite band. Look at him.
Right. I always say only real men cry. That's it, right? Crying is cleansing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell that to the old school me of thinking, though.
Right? It's the old brain and the new brain. Because, like, the addiction hits your old brain, and that's the party center, right? It wants what he wants, and it wants it now.
Yeah.
But your new brain is trying to tell you, chill out.
Yeah.
I don't think you took her for granted. No, you didn't take her for granted, Derek. You were sick. You were sick, man. And your mother was there for you, and that's a beautiful thing. So you got to look at it like that, man.
Oh, yeah.
And look at that, Cindy. That's right. You don't need to. You got nothing to apologize for, Derek. This is why we're here.
This is about you, Chris, and you're quitting smoking. I'm turning this into my own fucking.
No, it's not just no. That's what I'm saying. I didn't. That's how it started. But it's not about me. It's about all of us. It's about everyone. We all need a little fucking support sometimes. Sometimes there's no place. Sometimes people are too proud to ask for help or whatever.
And with me, I internalize everything. Like if you guys are down, or if I'm down, I'll lift you guys up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll hide what the fuck I'm going through to lift you, to make sure you guys get a laugh.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yeah,
That's the
like
way it should be.
I mean, I agree with that, but then I also, got to put into consideration, you got to take care of yourself. Like you got to take care of number one
Oh, for sure.
before anything. You know what I mean? And I think that's what, that was one of my struggles for many, many, many years. I wasn't thinking about myself. I was just thinking about others. Um, like, I mean, I used to have a really good job. I was doing lawn care full time. I was making like $35 an hour. It was great. So, I mean, I was living comfortably. And there was a while that, I would see someone in need. Hey,
Hmm.
man, you know, he'd be asking, "Hey, do you got some change?" And there was a few weeks that, like, because I was always out and about, and I would help them out. Like, I mean, I'm all for giving back, but with what I'm talking about, I gave back too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. I'm not trying to sound like a piece of shit about it. You know what I mean?
No,
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 Um,
you're not though.
yeah, like I mean, lots of people. Hey, you got some extra change? What are you after? Well, I want something to
Right?
eat. Well, you know what? I'm not giving you money, but I will take you
Yeah.
to go get something. I will buy you something to eat.
that's how I am too.
Because it just does, like there's a pretty good chance if they're homeless panhandling, if you give them $20 bill, you can almost guarantee within a couple hours that's going to be in a pipe or in a vein.
Right, because that's what I did back in the day.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, $20, shit, that could give me a good high for a little while. You
Yep.
know,
Right. 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 Yeah. No, I don't know.
but
It's addiction is a nasty thing. It definitely is, and honestly, I'm surprised I got out of it as easily as I did.
Yeah. Some
you
people
did it
really struggle, and you can't help someone too that aren't willing to help themselves. Like, how can you help
Exactly.
someone if they're not willing to help themselves? If they're not ready,
right.
goes with
Right. Right.
anything, right?
And I give people props that can kick addiction by themselves. Me, I needed help. I
Yeah.
needed to go somewhere where people understood my brain, understood my thinking. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried quitting on my own. I tried locking myself in a room with a jug of water. Like, okay, you guys remember the movie Train Spotting?
No.
Well, in that movie,
Exactly. He pull.
there was a guy that was trying to kick the heroin addiction, but he
Hmm.
locked himself in a room just with a jug of water and a few other things. I tried doing that, and you want to talk about the sweats?
Good evening, Carp. How are you? Welcome.
I needed help, and I give people props that could quit on their own.
Yep.
I mean, it's
And I
I mean
mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean how I think people that quit drugs and drinking on their own are stronger people than anyone.
yep. Yep.
And I was sitting in a meeting one day, and somebody said something that rang true. That person said we addicts are the toughest, strongest people in the world. And I'm thinking to myself, how the hell? Well, when they because they said we'll go into dope houses with guns, money, drugs, not knowing what'll happen, and walk out. You know what, son of a bitch, Spike? That person is right.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
We are strong, and
100%.
I mean, I put myself in some pretty perilous fucking situations, man.
Yeah. No shit. Amen, Doris. Hell yeah.
I mean, people still.
Sure, Crimson.
I mean, people still ask me today, Derek, of all the ridicules and bullying and all that you've suffered, and you taking your mom off life support, how the hell are you still here? Well, I got some answers.
Right.
God gives me the strength to carry on. My mom raised a fighter, and the streets raised a soldier. Bottom line, and I'm a fucking fighter.
Well, I like that, Derek. My mom raised a fighter and the streets raised a soldier. That's awesome.
Because I'm book smart and I'm street smart, and let me tell you, there ain't no more dangerous combination than that. Hey,
Oh,
Spike.
that's for sure.
Yep. Yep.
That's for sure.
Oh, how I hate the rain too much on the joints. Yeah.
Amen, Terry. Amen. You have to forgive yourself. You know.
So here's a question for the panel and for everyone in chat. Everyone that overcame, that ever dealt with addictions. What was the hardest addiction to kick?
Well, I tried quitting smoking 3 times, and I went back each time. Quitting drugs and alcohol was easy compared to trying to quit this shit.
Right? Right? See, my hardest one was cigarettes. Amethyst is saying crystal meth. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Randy's agreeing. I mean, yes, it is. I mean, for me personally, because meth was my poison, it sucked coming off of it. That first month, that first like 4 to 6 weeks was terrible. But after that, it got, day by day, it got easier and easier. But giving up the cigarettes, well, see, I don't know. I don't know if I can use that as an example because I am still consuming nicotine.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, no, that's a bad, okay, that's a bad, yeah, all right, I'm sorry, guys, that was a bad example.
You're good.
It's okay. You're good, buddy.
I mean, okay, so, when I made the transition, when I finally decided to kick the cigarettes and just stick to the vaping, that wasn't even easy because I always had those triggers.
Yeah.
And, with coffee, when I'm socializing, if I'm on the phone, shit like that. I always want to have a cigarette. But it was hard to break that
Just put them there.
what's the fucking word I'm looking for? That routine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, day by day.
See, I think smoking comes down to two reasons why we smoke.
Yeah.
One, it's the repetitiveness of this,
Yeah.
and two, it's the boredom. Because when
Yeah,
we're bored,
boredom too.
Now, Cheesecake says, so Spice, so are you saying that you and I are addicted to nicotine through vaping? Now, my question for you, Cheesecake, could you put the vape down, not touch it again, and be okay? Or would you crave? You get what I'm saying? Because I know I can tell you right now. Could I? No fucking way. No way. Doris Stray, yes. Peer pressure sucks. If that's a yes, then I agree 100%. Me personally, I still, I couldn't just put a vape down and not touch it ever again. I'm just being straight up honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peer pressure sucks. Yeah, that's how I got into smoking way back in the day.
See, Terry, you are right. You should never put a foreign matter into your lungs except for air.
But we're fallible people.
There's nothing to be embarrassed about, Amethyst. We're all here for each other.
I've chosen vaping to replace the cigarettes because this is much safer and healthier. Yes, you are still putting a foreign matter into your lungs, but it's not near as bad as for you as cigarettes.
Right.
I mean, everything in here except for the nicotine is all food grade.
Right.
I mean, they're even doing nicotine that is tobacco free.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I think we're glossing over one other addiction that we're pretty much all addicted to.
What's that?
Coffee.
Oh, I
Yeah. Oh
mentioned
yeah.
coffee. Yeah, oh yeah.
I said
Oh, yeah.
coffee. Here's
Um,
another addiction that some people. It's actually a new wave one, but it's social media. There's people nowadays that can't leave it alone. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, how many times are we often like away from our phone? We have to have our phone like
Yeah.
a lot of us right beside us. You know, I mean, not everybody, but you know, you go to bed with your phone, you wake up with your phone. If you
Right.
put your phone down and can't find it, you panic. It's like, oh, where's my phone? I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm addicted to Facebook and YouTube.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got to see what's going on. You got to, you know,
that's it.
that's beautiful. I like
Yeah,
that.
Cheesecake's absolutely correct. Smoking has over 7,000 poisons and toxins in it. Vaping has one.
Yeah. Oh
That's why
yeah.
I smoke the native cigarettes. They're all natural. Yeah.
Well, and see, I wouldn't eat. Well, yeah, I guess you can kind of consider it a poison because it is technically a chemical.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about the nicotine, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, like through like smoking cigarettes and any of the cigarette smokers out there, I'm not trying to preach on you by any means. I'm just stating facts. All of the nasty toxins and all that in a cigarette are caused by the tobacco combusting.
Right.
This has
Absolutely.
absolutely no combustion whatsoever. It's a coil that heats up and just makes vaporizes the liquid into an aerosol.
Yeah,
That
Terry,
does
you're
sound
right.
interesting.
Terry, you're right. I touched on that a little while ago. Many of us do have addictive personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another addiction that some of the men ain't gonna mention, but I don't care because there ain't no shame in my game. Shopping.
What's
Okay.
shopping?
Okay. Yeah.
I couldn't be further away from a shopping addiction, but I can understand some people are addicted to shopping.
Yep.
I'm addicted to Amazon. I'll go on Amazon. I'll look at stuff. I'll put in my card. I'll buy things. You know.
Yeah.
Now I'm sure some of the women here in chat are gonna hate me for this, but I'm sure some of the women in chat are addicted to shopping. So Chris turns his fucking camera off.
I
I'm sure some of the women here in
ain't
chat.
saying shit.
That's a line that
Yeah.
can start an argument. LOL. Addiction is a
Right?
disease, not a choice.
Yeah. True. True.
No, it's not a choice. It's.
Absolutely.
I agree, Amanda. Addiction is not a choice. Addiction
Yeah.
is.
Nobody chooses.
Some people are addicted to porn. That is absolutely true.
Yeah.
I've heard many, many cases about it.
Tora said I don't go to casinos.
No, Amanda, I do agree with you. It's a disease, not a choice.
Absolutely. Oh,
No,
Amanda's.
I believe I was born an addict.
That's what some people say. There's kids like as young as like 5 and 6. They'll accidentally grab their parents' drink and take a sip, and then right away they're addicted. It's like it's all has to do with your brain and neurotransmitters, and you know. Oh, but that's beautiful. Yeah, and if that's what you want to do, you know, I'll support you. I'll follow you anywhere. But I know you love your job. Beth is an amazing person.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, bud?
I need to talk to Amanda about something. Something that to help
Oh,
identify a medication. And I figure she would be the one to. Yeah, I'm going to get with you later tonight or tomorrow, Amanda. That's okay.
Yeah.
was asked about one, and I'm like, I really don't know, but I probably know somebody that could answer it for me. Sorry to derail the show there.
No, you good, buddy.
It just kind of. Actually, you know what? I think I could probably do it right now.
Absolutely, Randy. It's totally well worth it.
I want to thank you all for not judging me on my story.
Oh, Derek, ain't nobody gonna judge you here. We're not here. Nobody's here to judge. If anybody's here to judge, you can leave now, because that's not why we're here.
I mean, I kind of wanted to say that earlier, but it's not my show.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
No. That's nobody's here to judge.
I've been judged way too much in my fucking life.
Yep.
Nature versus nurture, I believe they call it. Yes. Honestly.
Yes, Doris, you said my name in chat. I saw that.
Yeah. Oh my God, this stringing is tough. Cross helped me to step away from drinking, but it was hard. Yeah. See, that's another good point. So, you like if you're quitting smoking, they say go to gum. It's like, look for like I don't know if you call it a vice. What do you call it? I don't want to call it a crutch, but like, I don't know what to call it, but something hobby, even to make it easier, like crafting or whatever. Book, read a book.
Yeah.
I don't word too well sometimes, but I'm hoping you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say. What's up, Ryan? My dad let us drink malt beer, malt beer back then.
You know, Doris, I'm not proud of the shit I did in my past, but you know what? I don't regret it either, because that shit I did in my past made me the man I am today.
Exactly, you have to remember that too. Yeah, you're exactly right.
You know, there's this saying in AA. It's called we don't want to forget the past, nor do we choose to shut the door on it and regret it, or something like that.
Right.
Hey, Ryan.
What's up, buddy? My dad drank Pabst Blue Ribbon. Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't heard of that.
It's okay, I guess.
What do you mean, Derek?
And I mean, I've been in recovery for 20 years off and on, and I have all those slogans swimming around in my head. Let go and let God. This too shall pass. Oh, my God.
I got you. We're getting dive bombed by the bees. I'm eating Subway for dinner right now. Nice.
But you think you can lose weight like Jared did? Fuck, give it up, Ryan.
Like Jared? Right? Nice.
Where's Amanda? Oh, Amanda's still
She
there.
down there. She down there. I can't see her no more. She was in the corner.
Hey, Mick.
The bees were dive bombing us back here in the back.
Is this mine?
Uh-oh.
They're gone now.
They gone.
They're gone. I think I killed 3 of them. Sorry, nothing but love for the pollinators, but when you dive at my head, you're getting schwacked. Oh, they were diving at my head. But it's all good. Yeah, I think this is going to be good, guys. What do you guys think of this?
I like this. You should do this once a week.
Getting together and, just reflecting and something different. I mean, we get crazy up in here. Hey, Octavia. How are you, sweetheart? We get crazy up in here sometimes. Chat goes a little sideways and we have a good time and it's all in fun. But, sometimes you just gotta step back sometimes, And like I said, this is going to be hard for me. I mean, I'm still young, but I've been smoking shit. My parents are right here too. So
Started when he was 18.
24 years. I started smoking when I was 14. So, yeah. I mean, Christ.
I can call you a dumbass.
But yeah. So it's going to be hard. And I mean, I know there's other things that are harder and everybody struggles. And I'm not trying to, have a pity party here. I'm really not. It's just, it's good to know that there's people. And I want you all to know that if you're ever struggling with anything, that we can all be here for you guys too. Because that's really what it's all about. That's what we started Like Father Like Son as a way for people to reach out and aside from all the goofing off and stuff. I've been smoking for 31 years. It keeps me sane. If I didn't have them, I would. Yep. There's definitely some sort of. Yep. I agree with that, Bess. That's
Ryan
my
asked,
biggest concern.
sorry. Ryan asked,
No,
what's
go
worse,
ahead.
vaping? Ryan asked, what's worse, vaping or smoking? Smoking by a long shot.
Smoking by miles, and I've heard studies say that like having a cigarette is just as bad as putting your mouth on the exhaust of an 18-wheeler and sucking the exhaust. Like that's the chemicals that are coming out.
Yeah. Studies have proven that vaping is 95% safer than smoking a cigarette.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't believe that.
So I'll state that looking forward to becoming family. Aw, much love, Octavia.
Ryan, I've been smoking since I was 15. I'm 43 now. I tried quitting 3 times and I went back each time.
That's true. People are addicted to video games. A lot of kids nowadays are addicted to video games because that's all they've known for the last 3 years.
Right.
It's sad to say. But there's like healthy kids. They're, teenagers, and they're getting blood clots in their legs from sitting at their computer chair too long, or whatever,
Right.
It's sad. Like I said, it doesn't matter what the addiction is. Everybody struggles with something. Maybe it's not even addiction. Maybe just whatever, So don't judge people. But I don't believe anybody here is judgmental at all. More people need to have that mentality. Don't judge people. It could be you. It could be your mom. It could be your sister. It could be your uncle, your brother.
I tried it once. I tried it. My lung doctor yelled at me and told me I would get popcorn lung, whatever the heck that is. Okay.
I've never heard of that.
I have. Okay, so there was years ago, there was a big controversy that vaping was hospitalizing people. Now, what that is not nicotine vaping. That is the THC carts that were cut with vitamin E acetate, and the vitamin E acetate is what was making everybody sicker than hell.
Well, exactly, Misty. We all have pain. That's crazy. It was. You're pretty knowledgeable on that. I did not know that.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. The popcorn lung. Shit. Cheesecake, help me out. What the hell was it? The Evoli. Evoli was the other one.
Cheesecake said anything can cause popcorn though.
Yeah.
Those bottles who put non-addicting, they lie.
If I am not mistaken, and Cheesecake I don't know if you could chime in on this. The popcorn, what was relating to the popcorn lung, years and years ago, they were putting diacetyl, I can't pronounce it, diacetyl, and it would simulate a butter flavor. And they were putting that into some vape juice. Now, if I am not mistaken, at least up here in Canada, they have stopped putting that into vape juice now. Like they all vape juice, like as long as you are buying it from a legal vape shop, I wouldn't recommend, going to like the gas station or a convenience store because they're not registered vape shops.
Yeah.
I heard it was to do with the oil that okay, so Cindy, you're talking about the juice, the e-liquid. whatever you want to call it. In here, there
Yeah.
are 3 ingredients with the optional 4th: vegetable glycerin, which, I mean, vegetable glycerin is in a lot more than, a lot of our day-to-day products, our items that we use, foods. Propylene glycol. Propylene glycol is in a lot of day-to-day items.
Yeah.
Then you have your
Yeah.
food grade flavorings, and the flavorings that are used in here are the same flavorings that your
I gotta
candy.
get a coffee. Hang on.
No worries, Derek. No worries.
Yeah, it's the same flavoring that is in food, candy, ice cream, shit like that. And then the optional 4th is the nicotine. But yeah. Hey, Maja.
In counseling, they call it harm reduction. So, like, if you switch from cigarettes to vaping, it's still a little bit harmful, but it's harm reduction from you'd be more harmed if you had the cigarettes. It's like if you're addicted to heroin, some people they get put on a regimen of methadone, which
Yep.
is essentially synthetic heroin. It's
Yep.
it's the same as heroin almost, except it was created in a lab. So
Right.
it's harm reduction, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, that's what is the vegetable stuff.
Don't
She
get
said
hooked on
that to
heroin.
make me have. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
What's that?
Ever hear the phrase functioning drunk? Yes, I haven't. I actually know some functioning drunks. Like, they work their 9 to 5, white knuckle it. Yeah. Tell them all about functioning drunks there, Amanda.
Can you
Or
tell 'em a
functioning
dirty
alcoholics.
joke? Hey, Chris, can you tell him a dirty joke? Mom's not funny.
It's, yeah.
Oh,
Welcome back.
I have to run it through.
You run the coffee, sir?
Yeah. There's functioning addicts and alcoholics, and I've met quite a few.
People says he was one for 10 years. Still am. He still is. We all have our vices, right? We all, everybody's got a story that can break your heart. I say that all the time. You don't know what people are going through.
What's the worst
Now
beer to
that-
drink? I'm gonna get some shit for this one. I know it. American beer.
American beer.
I'm
Party
gonna
all
get some
night,
shit
work all
for it.
day. Yeah. I used to do that, Doris.
Goddamn late.
Yeah, just like Cheesecake said, propylene glycol is used in deodorant that you use on a day-to-day. If you guys don't believe me, go check the ingredients on it. Vegetable glycerin is an ingredient in cooking oil.
Yeah.
The concentrates, otherwise known as the flavorings, are used in foods that you eat.
Oh,
And
yeah.
yes, you could Google VG and PG and you'll see.
Oh yeah, Amanda. I mean, there's functioning. Oh yeah.
Yes. Amanda's right. It's
Yeah.
also used in prescriptions. Your asthma inhaler, that's got propylene glycol in it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Or at least some of them. I don't know if they all do.
Yeah.
I tell you all, that's another addiction.
What's
I
that?
worked at a bar.
Work and money.
Smoke this in the background.
Oh, wow.
Work and money can be 2 other addictions.
Yeah.
People hide themselves in work.
Yep.
Anything that we do that not to cope with life on a day to day
Yeah.
becomes an addiction.
Right. Sorry, chat just went spastic there for a second. I was trying to catch up.
Chris, I think you got a good idea doing this. You should do this once a week.
You think so?
Yeah, like once a week.
I'm
every
just
other
trying
week.
it. I'm just trying it. I'm trying new ideas. It's not all about, goofing off, and I love that. Like that's me. I live to love, and I love to laugh. So
Chris, I really
if you
think
guys,
Chris, I really think the chat, and maybe Spike can agree with me on this. I think the chat is really digging this. This other
should we
side.
take a vote? You know
I
how the
was
votes
just
go
about to
around here,
say,
right? If we'd like to do this once a week, maybe let's see
Type,
some ones in the chat.
type a one in chat if you think we should do this once a week. Misty won. Fucking Spike, right? Oh fuck! Might as well join.
Doris with the dots.
Doris is a dog.
Awesome. I love this, guys.
I puff my meds now, Ventolin.
Okay, that works. Wow. Okay. Well, you have it. I mean, we'll do this like as long as you guys want it. You know what I mean? And I'd like this space this night to be like a space where anybody can come up. You know, if they're having a bad day, if they're struggling with something, you come up. It's a safe place, right? You know, you can talk, share your story, whatever you need. Maybe you just need a push. Maybe you just need a hug. Whatever. That's what we're here. That's what we're all about, and that's what we've always been about. So I appreciate you guys. I want to thank you guys for real for being here.
So it's a deal. Once a week, we'll
Once a
we'll
week,
do this.
we'll do it Fridays. Friday nights. Be here for addictions talk. Should I keep it addictions talk or yeah? Let's keep it addictions talk. We'll call it addictions, and it'll be Friday nights.
or whatever's bothered,
Baz.
or whatever bothered you that week.
Yeah, exactly.
Because why should you carry what bothered you that week that passed into the weekend?
Right. No, you know what? I like that idea. I see where Derek is coming from on this. And I mean,
You're
Chris,
welcome back. Thank you.
It's your show,
sorry,
so it's all. That's all right. It's your show, so ultimately it's your say. But maybe, kind of combine your idea and Derek's idea, have the addictions, and then, just have it as a place for, somebody's having, just had a shitty week or a shitty day or whatever. It's a place for y'all to come to and just, if you want to share, what happened, we're here to listen. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on the matter.
Doris, that's going to be the worst one to give up. I missed that, but yeah, first crawl out of bed and have a cigarette with your coffee. That's going to be the worst one. Or after,
Yeah.
I'm going with that. That'll be a hard one to give up too.
Can I give you a suggestion, Chris? I know you can still hear me.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's all right. When you do get that vape, don't let it go. Don't bring it everywhere with you. Even if you don't think you're gonna want to hit it, just bring it with you.
Just bring it with me. Okay.
When I know y'all don't smoke or vape or whatever in the house.
Yeah. No.
Wherever you normally put your cigarettes at night, replace that with the vape. Put the vape with the cigarettes.
Right, Doris?
Yeah, I'm just trying to give you pointers that worked for me when I finally kicked it.
I appreciate that. Doris, Amanda ended up working today, so we're gonna go out and do that tomorrow. We did we're putting together a nice video for everyone. We'll get it. It's gonna be good.
Okay, so it's settled, Chris. Once a week we do this.
Once a week. Awesome. I love this talk. My biggest addiction is helping everyone. I can love it. We'll never give it up. Well, that's a good addiction, I think. I think that's a healthy addiction is what they call that.
Can I be funny a little bit right now for a minute?
Sure.
You know what? I'm almost finding an addiction.
We are definitely
Watch-
working on that, Cindy.
Watching Beth come up on panel and getting Derek all turned out something terrible. That's funny. That's just golden. I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry.
That's a sick addiction. You know that, right? It's like the couple that loves to be voyeurs. They love to have sex while people watch.
Yeah, that's fucking. There's some really fucked up addictions out there.
Yeah, there's some fucked up fetishes out there too.
Oh yeah.
Like you know what? Okay, now at the risk of you guys laughing at me, and that's fine. But I got somewhat of a foot fetish. If a woman keeps her feet up, I would love to. I'd love to massage women's feet.
Oh yeah. So Maja had a good idea. Addictions can be a painful subject to discuss. What do we or others do to cope?
Thank you, Lfls. Yeah, that's a good topic too. How do people cope? Webbing done on first dream catcher. Nice, Misty.
I mean, me personally, when I was just getting off of the drugs,
Yeah.
keeping yourself busy, keep your mind occupied, so you're not thinking, oh, maybe I should go do it. No. Keep your mind occupied. That is one of the biggest pieces of advice for somebody trying to kick an addiction, whether it's drugs, cigarettes. You know what I mean?
I caught my spot. Oh, I'm sorry, Spike.
No. You're good.
With me, as I read, as soon as when I graduated from treatment, I wanted to find out about what made my mind the way it was. So I grabbed and read every book I possibly could on recovery, psychology, stuff like that, and I read and I called my sponsor every day, and I, like Spike said, I kept busy. Or, I mean, with me is, you guys might think this is funny, but there's certain songs for the first few years that I couldn't listen to because they reminded me of my using days, like Tears in Heaven with Eric Clapton,
Right.
Cocaine by Eric Clapton.
Yeah.
Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd. That song I listen to.
That's a great song.
Yeah, I can listen to it now, but I'm just saying the first few years when I was fresh out of recovery, there's certain songs that I could not listen to.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, I read and I called my sponsor every day. Like I said, the books I read was recovery and psychology books because I wanted to know what made my mind the way it was.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course.
And then I went to the priest that ran the treatment center that I went to.
Doing good, Vinny. Doing good, buddy.
In 2003, a year after I was clean, and I said, "Could I go to? Is it okay if I went to St. Clair College?" He goes, "Yeah. What do you want to take up?" I said, "Addictions counseling." And he said, "Yeah." So I only got a semester of that behind me, but I'm not. But I mean, I've been in recovery for 20 years, and I think I'm qualified. Like, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
and Beth, I agree with that 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Amanda's got me through some shit, and like I mean, and I'd like to think that I've done the same for her too. So, yeah, but as like you were saying, perfect partner in crime is what we call it.
But aside from God and my mother getting me through those tough times, I was fresh out of recovery. You know what song got me through those tough times as well? 2 songs. Shine by Collective Soul and My Own Prison by Creed.
Okay. All right.
That's a great song. My Sacrifice. I like that one too.
Only because I can relate to My Own Prison, because I mean, I essentially put myself in my own fucking prison in here and in here.
Yeah. That one speaks. Loudly.
I mean, that's just me. That's how I coped.
And Doris,
And
I'm the same. I have. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you.
it's okay.
I'm the same. I've got so many. I know so many people that have died from a drinking accident, whether drunk driving or a drug overdose. And I mean, that's why I am so against, you know, whether, especially the driving. You know what? If you've been drinking, don't drive.
Yeah.
If I have a few puffs off of a joint, I won't drive. Well, I mean, I don't drive anyways, but still, like,
Thank God.
I mean, that's just me. Like before, like when I was driving, if I went to a friend's house, hey, you want a beer? Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll have a beer. I'll have one bottle of beer. I'll wait 3 hours before I get behind the wheel. I mean, maybe am I overshooting that? Maybe. Or
I think you're just being cautious.
exactly. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Because actually, one beer can put you over the legal limit.
Yep. Most addicts beat themselves up every day for hurting those they love. It's the addiction doing it, not the person. I 100% agree, Amanda.
I was one of those people, and there's a part of me that still tends to beat myself up over that shit.
Yeah, like I mean, because of my bad choices in the past, I went almost 7 years or so without talking or seeing my parents. And what was it? A couple years ago, I started talking to them again, and I mean, yeah, it's great now.
Working out can be an addiction too, because that's another way I coped when I graduated from treatment years ago. Was got a gym membership and I started to work out. That can be working out at the gym can be an addiction as well.
Yep.
Because you see those fucking guys with the muscles, and all you have in your head is that finished product. You know what I mean? Anything we don't do in moderation can be an addiction.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Steroids and Lambo Stacker. What's up, buddy? The worst addiction is to a person, in my opinion. Huh?
I am my own worst critic. I am my own worst critic, if you want to be honest about it. Nobody can be harder on me than me.
Exactly.
Bottom line.
Exactly.
I mean, does it help when people fucking kick me when I'm down? No. But
right.
I gotta tell you another thing too. The Rocky movies got me through some tough times as well.
Rocky's awesome. I the tiger, baby. I the tiger. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Doris.
Remember Mickey from those movies?
Yeah.
Get up, you bum. The final bell hasn't rung yet.
Right?
Mickey loves you.
So we're going to do this once a week. I think I'm going to change the name to Addictions and Mental Health. Because I think they go along with each other.
They do go along with each other.
I think they go side by side.
What's up, Jason?
And if you do your research, Chris, tonight or tomorrow, you will find you're right on the money, because addictions and mental health do go hand in hand.
Absolutely. What's up, my brother Jason? How you doing, buddy? Much love, man. They go hand in hand. Yeah, addictions and mental health. That's going to be every Friday night over here at Like Father, Like Son. And yeah, I'm not going to keep these running too long. I just wanted to test the waters, see how you guys felt about it. I mean, it's a little different than what we normally do around here.
I like it.
But,
Do you, Spike? Do you like it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
And
like I said, anybody's welcome to come up on Friday nights if they have something to share. Or, I mean, as long as it's respectful, of course. But everybody knows that, I think, that comes in. I don't think we have anybody that's really, disrespectful. I think anybody that comes in our doors are pretty respectful. I'd like to believe that, anyways.
And if we get any
So,
chores, I'm sure Amanda will schwack them.
hell yeah.
Yeah. What about calling it mental and emotional health awareness?
Bordering, including addiction. That'd be cool. That's
Yeah.
like a long title, though. Or do you think that would work as a title?
I mean, it's a long title.
I like it. I'll work with it. I'm gonna play with
Yeah.
it, but dude, beer is a beer. Yeah, light beer and regular beer. It has nothing to do with the alcohol that's in it. I don't like quote me if I'm wrong, but I think it's just like a calorie thing. Light beer is just slightly
I mean, in
less calories.
my opinion, it's like the difference between a cigarette and a light cigarette. It's still not good for you.
Exactly.
It's like you guys know I'm a recovering addict alcoholic. Would it make sense for me to go to the store and buy a non-alcoholic beer? No.
Could shorten it to Miha. MEHA. That's funny.
I feel good. You know what? This is the first time in a few days that I feel good with this.
Right, Purple? I thank you for sharing your story with us, Derek. Like, really.
Sorry
And
for
Spike
hogging your
also.
story.
No, please don't apologize. That this is what it's all about. Hogging my stream, nothing. Like,
I think
I
I've been
want
waiting.
people to be able to come up here and
I think
talk.
I think I've been waiting for one of you guys to do this.
It's I want people to be able to talk and have a place they can talk with an audience that cares.
And I mean, I could
No.
probably speak for Chris and Derek, but any of y'all ever need someone just to listen? You needed someone to lend an ear? I'm going to offer, reach out. Just reach out.
Absolutely.
Me
I tell people
personally,
all the time.
yeah.
You guys have all heard me say it. I'm not hard to find.
Right. I mean, me personally, I'm an amazing listener. I will listen. I will give you the best advice or suggestions that I can. But like I said, you ever need someone to talk to, just reach out.
Yeah, me
Absolutely.
goes for me too, Chad. Most of you have me on Messenger, so
Yeah. And I
Absolutely.
mean, if y'all ever wanted to reach out to me for whatever, I'm not hard to find. I'm one of the mods in Chris's group.
Absolutely. Like, even
me
if you
too.
just need a punching bag for a little bit, or you need to, just talk.
Right.
You need to be heard, right? That's what some people just want to be heard, and it helps. You wouldn't even know.
Just like Maj just said, just having a soundboard is good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know how many
100%.
people? Do you know how many people I've called not when I was using, but just when I was struggling from recovery to say, "Listen, man, I don't want to talk about this over the phone. You wanted me to Tim Hortons for a coffee? Sure, bro." And I rant and raved and fucking whatever, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, guys," but they're like, What are you sorry about, man? I'd rather you do this than go to the fucking dope house or the bar."
Right. What's your question, Doris?
Doris has a question. That's sweet of you, Amethyst. Absolutely.
And if you need me as a sounding board, the offer still stands. You guys can use me as a sounding board. Believe me, I got broad shoulders.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
talk to Derek nicely. He might let you use him as punching bag too.
No, all this shit I've heard over 20 years in recovery off and on, believe me, I fucking Spike. I'll tell you, I've heard some shit.
Oh, is that for Spike, Doris?
I think so.
I think that's for Spike. That's a loaded question, Spike.
So for me personally, there was a few things that made me decide to, okay, you know what, that's it. My health was going to shit. The drugs damn near killed me several times. I mean, with all those heart failures I went through, I mean, shit. I always think, what if I don't come back? You know what I mean? That and I was just sick of the lifestyle, like, homeless all the time, in and out of jail, um, getting ripped off all the time. I was sick of the lifestyle, and I had the opportunity to get out, and I took it.
Yeah, you'd be amazed when you experience major medical event or something major in your life. What opens your eyes? I've been there.
Well, and I mean, with me personally, like I said, that heart surgery, that valve replacement I had done, I put that off for over a year.
Oh shit!
And like at one point, I was told that I wasn't going to see my 31st birthday. And
Wow, scares the
my
shit out of you, right? For lack of a better term.
it did, but my dumbass continued to use and put it off and put it off and put it off. But yeah.
Absolutely, Octavia. And I wanted to comment on Maja's here. She said we should have a night for the persons at the other end of addiction and what they go through. Now, it all ties together. That all goes with addiction. So if anybody ever wants to come up on a Friday night and talk about what it was like, Maja, if you want to come up and talk about what it was like being on the other side of the coin, we can definitely do that. I think that's perfect because it all goes together, right? You do need to take that advice more, honey.
Octavia, well spoken, well worded.
Right on. Um, yeah, absolutely, Amanda. I'd love to have you up here for that combo. Um, there's some alcoholism on my, like I said, on my father's side. There was some on my mother's side too, but it was functioning. But I never lived with it like full time. I know Amanda has, and a lot of people have. So, absolutely, Jason. It sharing is so good for the soul and the mind.
Yeah.
It's yeah. I'd love to have you up next week, there, Marja. I'm gonna wrap up here in a minute. Just because I think it was a good talk.
Oh, absolutely.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. I thoroughly this went way better than I thought it was gonna go. I didn't know what to expect. Um, CJ's going live in about 10 minutes. I mean, he's doing a wrestling review. If you guys want to stop over and give him some love, I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
All right.
Only if you want to. It's not everybody's thing, watching wrestling reviews and stuff, but
yeah.
give the kid some love, right? He's I'm gonna pin it at the top, his link for his live. Even if you just go over there and smash the like button for him. But yeah, this is definitely gonna happen once a week. I want to thank you guys for being here. I thank you again, Derek. I thank you, Spike, and you guys are welcome up here anytime.
I just put my second channel again in chat for those that just came in.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All right, Octavia, much love. You have a great night. Hey, Clark. He said, "Go, Derek." Do you guys have anything you want to say before we close out, or any final words of wisdom, or
just sub to my second channel? Video is coming soon. It'll be a hard hitting. Hey man, I'm fucking promoting myself.
I know. Sorry.
You're good, buddy. We're almost spreading love.
Videos
coming
you,
bud. Go for it.
Videos coming soon on my second channel that's above there. It's a no bullshit, no drama channel, and it's a hard hitting channel filled with my story, the homeless epidemic and drug epidemic plaguing my city, and I will be going to some of the grittiest, dangerous neighborhoods in my city. So
that's awesome, Derek.
And yeah, so just stay tuned. Videos to come soon.
Thanks.
Absolutely. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you Do you have something to say? Anything to say, Spike? You good? I'll be back later on tonight. I'll do a late night hangouts like I usually do on Friday nights. See what everybody's doing. See who's hanging out, partying, whatever. I'll be around.
Honestly, I like any kind of like closing words. Like I said before, if y'all are battling, fighting an addiction of any kind, just keep your head up, one step at a time. The way I look at it, if I could fight through the addiction I dealt with, anybody can.
Yeah. Hell, the way I look at it, if I can do the same Spike did and take my mom off of life support and still be clean and still be here, fuck, man, you guys can do anything.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you something. Going through recovery, even though it was hard, it was a lot easier than taking someone you love off of life support. I'll tell you that right now. Right now.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be ashamed to ask for help.
And just like Amethyst said, the biggest thing, guys, you're not alone out there. You're really not.
All right, peeps.
Need to share that.
It took a lot of courage for you guys to talk, for real. I got the utmost respect for you guys and everybody in the chat. I'm going to close it out. Again, we love you guys. Same time next week. Let's do this. Let's be there for each other. If you guys got a minute, go over and smash the like button for CJ. Give him some love. And
do I fucking have to give him some love?
I guess not. You could just go over and moon him if you want. I don't know. All right, guys.
I'll go over there and comment and smash that like button and show the kids some love.
As Cheesecake always says, always be humble and kind.
That's
we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Much love.
All right. Much love, guys. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.